today we're gonna journey into the past and recreate my makeup from high school. It's gonna be atrocious. It's gonna be real bad. Also, I'm using a new camera today, so this is a real Jesus take the wheel moment because I don't know where I'm looking. Okay, now I'm looking at a screen. I really hope that I'm looking at you right now. And look, I can no, that's not how you do it. Okay. Ooh, further out. Okay. Oh yeah. And I brought photo proof. I have a whole sack of stuff that I got from, oh, that's a skeleton. How did I look in high school? Like this guy. I wish. That would be so much more fascinating. I have my Letterman jacket. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Woo! Yes. Yes, look at these patches! Look at these patches! It's like I did stuff in my life. There's actually a really hilarious story about this Letterman jacket. I have so many atrocious tales about how atrocious I was in high school. I had to like make this jacket myself. This is like a disallowed, this is like unsponsored. Like I wasn't supposed to have a Letterman jacket, but I just wanted one so bad that I just bought my own patches and I just made my own. What? Anyway, I'm trying to fully recreate the look. I used to live in either the shades hot pink or baby blue. It's like I was a newborn baby, and those were my favorite colors. I used to live in very cheap Forever 21, super tight spaghetti strap tank top stuff, and I used to think bra straps were a fashion accessory. They used to make clear ones with rhinestones on it. That was my life. Oh, I thought a bra was like, oh yeah, you want to see the straps, right? You want to see that? Yeah? Fashion. Anything that was a dress code, you tried to enforce it, I would break it. Oh, yearbooks are so heavy. Let's go in order of the year. Longest video of my life. Okay, first of all, I would just like to point out the cover of this yearbook says, growing up is optional. No, it's not. Who even authorized the printing of this? Growing up is not optional. My freshman picture was my favorite yearbook picture, and I hear that they print yearbooks in all color photos now. Y'all are spoiled. Okay, we got black and white, grainy, gross. Look at that. But this was my favorite, okay? Maybe it was Maybelline. I'm a little baby. Okay. Ugh. Oh my gosh. I thought I was a rock and roller. Look at that. What? No, don't focus on his face. It's trying to focus on his, focus on the star. I'm not the star of anything. I mean, look at some of these other photos, okay? Like we took group shots. That's me. But how could you tell? Okay, that's so grainy. It's so tiny and it's in black and white. Really, that could be a picture of a sandwich. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. This was my junior year and I so remember this shirt I was wearing. It was bright blue. We're gonna get into more bright blue. There we go. That's me. Baby buns. And here is my one color yearbook photo. And if you look really close, you guys, y'all are gonna be able to see my real name. Everybody always asks, what's your real name? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just let you guys know. Just look under that picture, okay? There's my real name. There's also me. Yep, there you go. That's what I used to look like. That was my face. I have a slideshow. I have to say a huge thank you to the only friends that I still know from high school. It's 2, or if you count Dog Man, because we went to the same high school too. But I literally only have 2 friends left from high school, and they provided me with pictures of myself because, you guys, I took everything from high school, I shoved it in a big box. I don't know what happened to all of my life. So I have to say thank you to Karen and Chris because they had photos of me. And just, I would like to just highlight, oh my god, look, here's me and baby Dude Man. Yay! Isn't that adorable? We're gonna insert the slideshow and I'm gonna tell you guys about my life. My first car that I drove in high school was a Toyota Echo. It was red. I called it the Vecco because I was obsessed with Vipers at the time. My favorite type of music to listen to in high school was rap. My favorite rapper was Ja Rule. I was obsessed with anything sparkly and shiny. I loved everything that was covered in rhinestones. I loved tons of gaudy accessories. I really overdid it, literally. I would safety pin all my clothes on. I would wear rhinestone belts, to school. The middle of the day. I wore a ring on every single finger. Really, I started getting into makeup through theater. You know, I would wear just a little bit of eyeshadow, I would wear a mascara, but I never really got into foundation and things like that until I started doing really heavy character makeup for theater. When I was a sophomore, I think it was, I was in a play called The Scarlet Pimpernel, which was totally boring in plot. Maybe some people like it. I didn't like it. I was like, who cares about this? I was supposed to be like a lady of the court or something. There were no good female parts in high school. Okay, it was a Greek tragedy. I had to really wear a lot. Look at that fake beauty mark, okay? If your retinas aren't burning right now, I don't know what's going on. Can you guys believe that that's Dog Man? Oh my God. When I put on all this super thick eyeliner and fake lashes and foundation, something about this moment, I was backstage and I was looking in the mirror and I was like, oh my God, I could wear this like all the time. And that just sealed the deal for me. From this moment forward, I started wearing pancake makeup. Pancake makeup, which is like for theater. I wore Max Factor pancake makeup literally even through the beginning of YouTube. I was still wearing that for like 12 years. You had to put the foundation. I wanted to order it so bad for this video, but it has been discontinued for years and it is like $299. I was like, that's not that funny. Not that funny of a joke. But you had to like put it under the water to activate it and rub it on with a sponge. And I wore fake eyelashes. I feel so bad for any of the people that had seats next to me in class because literally every day I would turn around and I'd be like, can you tell I'm wearing fake eyelashes today? Can you tell? Because I'm wearing them. Can you tell I'm wearing them? I wore all sorts of bracelets with beads. I wore a fan pull for like like this, like a fan pull on my wrist until it started to rust. And I still wouldn't take it off. And I even have one of my original bracelets, which I noticed it's rusty, so it kind of scares me. But I had this bracelet that said Hollywood, because I thought I was gonna somehow turn into a different person and move to Hollywood and become an actor. But none of that happened. The eyeshadow colors that I wore, once again, were blue and pink. I wore blue eyeshadow constantly. My mom, for one of my proms, ended up getting me a baby blue Versace eyeshadow. It was like a special gift for me for prom, and then I just wore it constantly. I wanted to buy that too. Versace doesn't even make makeup anymore. I have it somewhere in a drawer. I've saved it because it was like such a special little mome for me. The first thing that you should know about me, I think I've already told you guys, is that my favorite flipping color, pretty much my favorite color, was pink. My whole room was like Pepto-Bismol pink. It was abysmal. And I had Hello Kitty border paper all in my bedroom. I was obsessed with Hello Kitty. It was another time. It was another life. Let's just get started. Once I start remembering memories, I will literally just go on and on and on about them. If anything was a part of dress code, just anything at all, I would break it. I didn't care, okay? No chill. One of the things that I did, because I loved pink, I got some pink extensions in my hair. And I have some pictures in here. You kind of can't see it though. It was really bad, honestly. Like, I would pay a lot of money to have my hair dyed pink, and I would wash it once and the dye would fall out. I got these extensions. They don't even have clips on them, so I'm just gonna bobby pin these little suckers in. I know a lot of other people on YouTube who have done this tag have said the same thing about like highlighting and contouring didn't exist, and you had no tutorials on YouTube to teach you things, and boy is that the truth, because I will just tell you guys, and if you look at my original videos, you can see, okay, I am in serious need of help. All sorts of help. But definitely, like, before I got to YouTube and like learned things, I didn't even know that there were like straighteners and curling irons. So I literally just put a bunch of doodads in my hair, but I never I never curled it. I never straightened it. I just let it be the way that it is, which is like sort of wavy. I did, however, get a perm going into my sophomore year, and that was the biggest mistake I have ever made with my hair ever. It like gave me so much frizz that it was unfreaking believable. I looked like I had a halo of frizz. It was so embarrassing. I only had a couple streaks, but I might pin some more in there. I just don't want to make this like a 3-hour tour. So I am gonna go ahead and put a little bit of dry shampoo in it because I need it. I'm gonna try and recreate a look that I did pretty much all freshman and sophomore year, which you guys maybe could see in the yearbook picture, but I used to love to get fake flowers, daisies to be exact, and I would sort of like roll my hair back and then shove a bunch of daisies in here. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. I literally don't even remember how I did this, and I didn't even do it good back then. So honestly, I could just do anything right now and it would probably still look better than it ever did in high school. And you know what the craziest crazy thing is like in high school, I thought that all of this stuff was amazing. I literally would stay up. I don't even understand how I lived back in the day, okay? Because I would literally stay up all night long. And then I would wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning every morning to do all of this makeup, put on fake eyelashes, and I would drive down to Starbucks every morning and get I think venti was the biggest size they had back then. I would get a venti hot chocolate, drink it through a straw, really hot liquid through a straw, a plastic straw, and I would jam out to my other favorite person that I loved listening to was Justin Timberlake. He had just come out with that solo album, and oh my God, I had emotional moments scream singing Justin Timberlake as I was driving to Starbucks every morning. All right, I think we have enough daisies off the bush. There we go. Just stick these puppies in here. Y'all, I'm gonna be like unrecognizable. But I do kind of always say that like, I feel like high school just burnt me out for the rest of my life. I tried so hard in high school that by the time, actually in college too, I used to get all dressed up every day to go to college, and now I'm just like, oh my God, I would rather like do stuff. I think it was like in college, I started to have the realization that like I could either spend like 6 hours a day in a mirror by myself doing all my hair and makeup, or I could like skip out on that sometimes and actually have more time to like do stuff and hang out with my friends. Oh yeah, that's a great look. That is a great look. Yes. People made fun of me so hard in high school, but I totally just walked to the beat of my own drum. I went to the drugstore and I got all authentic makeup that I used to wear, or at least what I could find from what I used to wear, because it's been a hot minute, so they don't make all the same stuff anymore, you know? We are gonna start off by doing what I used to do, and I used to wear a lot of CoverGirl, and I had a concealer. I'm not sure if it was this exact same one, but it was very, very close. It had like the same tube, the same kind of packaging. So that's what we're gonna go in with, is the Clean Invisible Concealer. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on, you know, how I used to do it, which was just dotting it under my eyes. You know, I didn't know to do like a triangle. I didn't know about highlighting and contouring. Just trying to cover my zits and blemishes, and you know, that was enough for me back in the day. No beauty blenders. I had cosmetic wedges. Oh my gosh, you guys, I feel like this is gonna be such a challenge because I'm spoiled now with all the fanciness. It's hard to go back to the cosmetic wedges. These things do not work wet as a beauty blender. I just soaked it in water and now it's just a wet sponge. Just rubbing a wet sponge on my face, which is probably honestly how I used to apply my makeup. What? It's like 90% of the makeup that I just used is on the sponge. That's cool. I really, like I said, wanted to use the authentic foundation like I used to, and then I just went around everywhere trying to find a wet to dry foundation formula, and pretty much everyone has discontinued that style because no one wears that anymore. So the closest thing that I was able to find is the MAC Mineralized Foundation, and this is supposed to be a cream foundation. I had them match me at the counter, and then I went one shade off because Lord knows I did not know how to match foundation colors. So this is NC15. Oh my goodness, look at this. Gently remove foil. It comes with like instructions, and you unwrap it like a little thing of yogurt. Ew, that's amazing. This is gonna be really thick, just like Mama used to make. You know, I mean, basically I am looking for theater cream makeup, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply it. Needless to say, it's not really like anything that I would wear today. Watch me fall in love with this stuff again and then just like fall into a trap of just wearing this every day. I definitely can tell it's the wrong shade though. It's just so crazy to me how I wore so much thick, truly cakey pancake makeup back in high school. Today, I just like to be much more natural. I definitely don't even wear makeup every single day. I'm a lot more focused on skincare, letting my skin, you know, rest and breathe. Also, I didn't know anything about blending it down my neck, much like I do today. Oh my gosh, I forgot. I put on one of my earrings from prom. I can't remember if this was my junior or senior prom, but I only found one. I loved watching Jenna Marbles. Oh my god, her video was my favorite, like how I used to do my makeup video. She did like a whole evolution of like her whole life wearing makeup, and oh my god, would I have stories to tell for that. I was obsessed with like Queen Elizabeth when I was like in middle school, junior high. And I used to only wear like white on white makeup, white powder, white eyeshadow, white lip gloss. I kid you not. I am pleased with this coverage. It does look like authentic high school coverage. Now we're moving into powder. I of course had ye old CoverGirl translucent powder, and my compact was like green. It was so neat. It was like marbled looking. I'm really sad that they don't make that anymore. I would just use the little puff that came in the powder, and I would just powder my face. Wow, that is so much. Moving on, look at my face, you guys. We are gonna go in with some blue eyeshadow, and I used to buy L'Oreal quads just like this. I used to use shimmery silver shadows just like this one. Let's go ahead and do a little swatch. Ooh! And then I would layer it with bright blue or bright pink shadows, which is why I got this. So why did you wear bright blue eyeshadow every day, Bunny? You might be asking yourself. Well, that's because I had the idea. Who gave me this idea? That my eyeshadow had to match the color of my eyes. Where did I get that from? Where did I get that from? I don't know. So that's why literally every day, bright blue eyeshadow. What did I apply all of my eyeshadow with, you might ask? These eyeshadow sponge applicators. Absolutely no makeup brushes. And honestly, generally, I laid down the first color with my fingers because I was a classy lady. I would just kind of like take my finger, because you didn't need blending in high school, okay? And I would just like put silver eyeshadow all around here, pretty much dang well up to my eyebrows, just like that. I'm just gonna apply this bright blue eyeshadow all over my eyelids with this freaking sponge, and it's gonna look marvelous. Looking at myself, I'm like, oh my god, I look youthful. It's like looking at myself in the past. It's a weird time. Now that we've got this gorgeousness laid down, we can move on to 10 tons of eyeliner, which was the next step. I just used some sort of drugstore pencil. So I just got this plain black eyeliner pencil from Maybelline. This is the Lasting Drama. I don't think I can film this. It's like, it's real hard to do. You know what? Next time you see me, I'm gonna have more of my face done. It's gonna be great. How do I turn this off? How do I stop? You guys, this look is kind of cute, right? It's kind of cute, kind of cute. Tell me it's cute. Next, I would go over the top lid eyeliner pencil. I would draw this as a guideline and then go over it with liquid eyeliner. I swear this is the same eyeliner I used to use. It is the L'Oreal Liner Intense. And I swear that this is the same stuff that I was still using when I started YouTube. How many times have I said that? I just kept wearing the same stuff for a million years. I'm gonna go ahead and go over this eyeliner with this eyeliner because I like to do the same step 8 times. That was my eye look until, you know, we're about to move into lashes and all of that jazz. But, you know, that was it. These bright colored, sparkly eyeshadows with no blending. Okay, I didn't have time to blend. I was too cool to blend. I had really thick eyeliner. I wanted people to see my makeup from far away. I wanted people to know that I wore makeup. And I also didn't do anything with my brows. And by anything, I don't mean like I didn't fill them in or sculpt them. I mean, I didn't pluck them, I didn't tweeze them, I didn't wax them, I didn't do anything. I just had wild baby brows just going on everywhere. The next thing that we're gonna add is some blush, and I had a CoverGirl blush just like this in the shade Rose Something. And I would use this little brush in here. This little brush. How is this? I don't understand. I would just layer it and layer it. You know, much like I do today. I've always really loved that classic, vibrant, sort of like fevered, like maybe you got a touch of something and you're running a fever and your cheeks are bright pink or bright red. That was the look that I was going for. That was my life. We're actually coming around the mountain here pretty quick because did I wear lipstick? No, didn't do that. People teased me so bad when I was like all growing up that I had big lips. That is literally, people teased me big lips all the time. So I always wanted to call attention to my eyes and never to my lips, which is so crazy because now lipstick is literally like some days I'll only wear a color of lipstick and I won't wear anything else on my face. I'm gonna put on this. Obviously this didn't exist back in the day, but it is a new IT Cosmetics product and it just moisturizes the lips and it gives you like a slight tint. I think it's like slightly mood changing. I just got this. It's the Je ne sais quoi. It's the Perfect Pink. It's called Your Perfect Pink. It's amazing. It is amazing. Guess what mascara I wore? Maybelline Great Lash. This has been around for all of time. I was a baby and then I grew up. I put on pants and I walked into town. I ate lots of sandwiches and went to school. I got a diploma and that was really cool. I feel like there's no makeup going on my eyelashes right now, seriously. What is going on? Just the top lashes, might I add. No bottom lashes. Didn't believe in that back in the day. I was like, oh yeah, bottom lashes, those should be invisible. Nobody needs to see those. Oh my God, I blinked. Oh, why? All right, I just fixed that facial emergency of mascara smearing all over my face. I mean, the good thing about this makeup is that it's so bad, you really can't mess it up. We are at our pretty much final step, which is lashes. And I loved huge, in your face kinds of lashes. And I don't know what kind of brand. I pretty much would just go to Walmart or the drugstore or whatever and buy any lashes that I could get my hands on. So I have these, which actually I've worn once before, but I really love them and they are a more dramatic style of lash. So that is what we are going to use today. They are the Eylure Luxe lashes in trinkets, and you can see them just blah, 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 like floating around in there. I literally don't know how people film like applying eyelashes on their eyes, because literally it's just me like covering my own eye with my own hands, you know? That was it. That was how I looked pretty much every single day all throughout high school. And I went ahead and put on this beautiful necklace. We used to call it bling bling back in the day. I don't know if that's like a frowned upon. I don't know. It looks so good. This whole look looks so good. I feel so sassy. So sassy. So sassy. Sassy. Sassy, sassy. So sassy. Sassy, sassy. My biggest piece of advice is just be yourself and do whatever you want to do. Don't let people laughing at you or making fun of you stop you from doing what you want to do and expressing yourself, as long as it's in a healthy way, of course, and you're not hurting yourself or other people. In the moment, I had so much fun, and I just did whatever I wanted with my own look, basically. So I'm just encouraging you guys to do the same. It's never too late. You're never too old to reinvent yourself. And, you know, don't be afraid to just play around with your look. This is how I looked, and looking back on it, I don't know. Now that I have it all on my face, I'm not gonna lie, I still do think it's kind of cute. It is a hot mess, but it's kind of cute. I'm gonna tag Leanne to do this, and I'm gonna tag Kat, of course, to do this. I would love to see their makeup looks from high school. It's just kind of fun to like dig back into memory lane and think about it. You know, maybe I should just bring these pink extensions back. Yes! Yes! I'm just joking. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today and for watching. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit that button down below, subscribe, become a member of the Swamp Family, and give an alligator its wings. Also, if you want, you can like me on Facebook, facebook.com/graveyardgirl, or you can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, or Instagram at graveyardgirl, same way it's spelled here. I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye! You know, for the thumbnail, I should like try and smile like I used to, like. That was it. That was my high school smile. I was like, do it like the headshots. Oh my gosh, did anybody have those notebooks? That was honestly like one of my favorite, most enriching parts of high school, was a notebook. One day I will find them and I will bring them and I will show them to you guys. But I had a couple friends and we would have a special notebook. It had a decorated cover, and in between periods, like this is what I did in class. This is why I don't know math. I would write notes to my friends, and then you would pass the notebook on, and then they would keep it for the next period. And I had a notebook and it was like covered with pictures of Johnny Depp, and I had a friend who was like obsessed with Trent Reznor from the 9 Inch Nails, so it was like Trent Reznor, oh my god, and she loved Mike Myers too, and mine was just Johnny Depp. Just Johnny Depp. LOL at my life. I used to come up with my own words. My favorite word was chicky tight yo. What does that mean? I invented that and I thought it was so cool. I think it was like even on a birthday cake one year. It said chicky tight yo. What does that mean? I feel like Justin Bieber right now. What does it mean? What does it mean? Isn't that his song? I don't know. I shouldn't laugh. There's probably people that would kill me for laughing at Justin Bieber. I need to stop this video. I need to stop while I'm still ahead. I'm not ahead. I'm never ahead. Okay.